Hey everybody, my name is Hans, and it is so good to be with you today. Today, I want to talk to you about happiness. How many of you, raise your hand, want to live a happier life than you are currently living? Even if you are fairly happy already, I'm guessing every single one of you would love to live a happier life. And so, specifically today, I'm going to give you one way that you can live a happier life, and it won't involve selling your home and moving to Australia or therapy or leaving your job or spending even a single penny. Hey gang, again, I'm Hans Dahl. I get to serve as the lead pastor at Calvary Church in Alexandria. Thank you for joining me for session 3 of a 5-part series that is actually about generosity. Because you may not know this, social scientists, psychologists, all kinds of international polling, they all agree that generosity makes you happier than anything else in life. It makes you happier than a bigger paycheck, happier than having children, happier than a new car, happier than any award you'll ever receive. And today, we're going to talk about one more way that you can live a generous life and thereby live a happier life. But there's one catch. Here's what I promised. Again, in session number 1, we're not going to talk about money. Yep, no talk of money whatsoever. Now, do you want to live a happier life? Let me give you idea number 2. Build bridges. Let me say that again. Build bridges. Here's what I think. Building bridges is a type of generosity that is needed right now more than ever. A willingness to sort of reach out to those with whom you don't agree with. I don't have to tell you, that is in short supply. All you have to do is to look at your social media feed, turn on your favorite brand of political news, read the letters to the editor. Building bridges is in short supply. Now, here's what I know. It's really hard to reach out to our critics because, you know this, it involves sacrificing your own comfort and means expressing a measure of vulnerability for the greater good of bringing people together. Dylan Marin was a proud, progressive young man who would create content for social media. Content about justice-oriented sorts of things. His videos covered topics like police brutality, transgender people's experience of bathrooms. He painted issues as black and white. He used tons of sarcasm and snark, and guess what? His views skyrocketed. And so did the aggressive comments from strangers. The comments that were left on his social media were nasty and they were personal. Well, reeling from all these hateful comments, Marin did something gutsy and unexpected. He messaged a few of his social media critics and asked if they'd be willing to get on a phone call with him. He wanted to prove to himself that these people were really human beings. And here's what he found. They were real human beings. On one of his first calls, one of his worst critics would reveal that he had been bullied in high school, just like Dylan had been bullied himself. They also found out that they had a mutual love for the movie Finding Dory. Dylan knew that a single conversation wasn't going to change the political divide in our country, but it humanized the other person and helped him realize how trapped he was in his own sort of echo chamber. Gang, today, one of the most countercultural things you can do is to actually speak with people you disagree with and not simply speak at them. Isn't this the sort of generosity we need more than ever? This building of bridges. Our political and cultural differences have us living in angry, hate-filled echo chambers that promote a disgust of the other side. What's fun in that? What if we took a more generous approach? That we wouldn't judge until we know the other person's story. Isn't that the key to building bridges? Thinking of everyone as a human being with a unique story. Do you want to live a happier life? Live generously. Specifically today, be a bridge builder. It is what the world needs today more than ever. So a couple of questions for you. First, who are 2 or 3 people in your life who are really hard to relate to? They have this way of getting under your skin. Why is that so? And secondly, what could be one step you could take to build a bridge?